This is the R255SMS. It's a 255mm sliding mitre saw manufactured by Evolution Power Tools. This saw replaces a Rage 3 255mm sliding mitre saw. So let's have a look and see what's inside the box. So the first thing inside the box is the circular blade, a set of instructions, hold down clamp, the mitre handle locking knob, cable clamp, the carriage slide, table extensions, the cutting head, and last but not least the rotary base and bevel head. So what I'm going to do now is assemble the saw following the manufacturer's instructions. So the first step in the assembly is to fit the mitre locking knob, and that just screws onto there. So the next step is to insert the carriage slide. Now if you look at the back of the carriage slide, it's got the Evolution logo on there, so it wants to go this way up and we slide it in from the back. Make sure this locking knob is wound out of the way, and then I'm actually going to lock that now. There we go. The next step is to attach the cutting head. Now if you can see on the end of this sliding carriage, we've got a lug sticking out at the end, and then we've got a little plunger there that's actually coloured green so you can see it. Now that has got to be pushed in, and the same on the other side, I'll show you that. And there you can see that that pin is in. Now in the instruction manual, if they've activated, it tells you how to reset them. If you find before you put the cutting head on that one of these green pins or both of them are sticking out, then read the instructions to find out how to reset them. So on the rear of the cutting head we've got two sockets there, so push it on the end there, just start sliding it down. Now make sure that you've got this locked, and then hold on to the base and push it in and it should click. There. Just inside there, that's where the pin is, and you can see that it's located in the hole on the cutting head. And we'll look at the other side. That one's much easier to see. So that's the head secured properly onto the carriage slide. The next job is to fit both the table extensions, and if I zoom in to the left hand side of the table there, you can see we've got a couple of Allen screws screwed into the base, so we fix the side extensions on with that. There's a tool that's actually fixed into the base that we can use to do that job. Screw these down. Just give them a nip up. So do the same on the other side. There we go, that's the side extensions fitted. The next part of the assembly is to fit the cable clamp and guide. That attaches there on the end of the carriage slide, and there's a lug there so that you can mount it in the right position. So what it says is you've got to have the cutting blade in the upright position, so pull the stop out. So just push down on the blade, pull out the stop, and that will swing into the upright position. The cutting head has got to be fully extended, which it is, and clamped. Pull the cable reasonably straight across. Line up the clamp roughly where it wants to go. Make sure the pin and the hole in the clamp are lined up. Then just push it in and screw down the Allen screw. There we go. Nice and simple. The instructions say once you've done that, to make sure you've got full movement on the saw with nothing getting trapped. So forwards and backwards and up and down. So the last part of the assembly is to fit Evolution's multi-purpose blade. This button locks the arbor that the blade fits to. So the first thing you must ensure is that the machine is not plugged in. So lock the arbor so it won't move with the button. You undo this with the tool provided clockwise to open it because it's a left-hand thread. Remove the bolt and the plate. Push in on the lever there to release the blade guard and pull that up. Then the blade has actually got direction of rotation on there, but the teeth should actually be pointing downwards at the front. So be careful when you put this in because this blade is sharp. Slide in the blade, and it's actually got a raised section there that the blade fits onto. Then I actually like to lower this guard down because that gets all the teeth out of the way of your hands. So slide that onto the flats, like so. Make sure it's pushed on. And then hand tighten this. Remember that you've got to hand tighten it anti-clockwise, pushing the pin to lock the arbor, and then nip it up. Not too tight, but make sure it's tight. And that's it. That's the blade fitted. So that's the assembly completed. The saw's ready to go. So that's it. The saw fully assembled. I reckon if I wasn't filming it would take me about 10 minutes maximum to do that. Very, very easy. All the tools you needed are actually supplied with the saw and conveniently located on the base, so they're there if you ever need them, changing the blade, anything like that. And I just want to show you something. Listen to this. That is an absolute joy. This machine's got a soft start. That is absolutely brilliant. Gone are the days when you're scared to death every time you press a button on your mitre saw. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful. Thank you for watching.